to vote, okay? And again, you can use other examples other than just the date, the birth. That's an easy one. How about, I don't know, if you're not from here. There's all sorts of disqualifications. There's lots of things that disqualify you from your right to vote. And it's not a right. I mean, it's just that simple, okay? So anyway, I get sidetracked so easily. Lots of people suffered for this privilege to vote. It's that simple. It's like you don't have a right to free speech. We certainly don't have a right to free press in this country. I mean, actually it's not free press, it's a right of freedom of press, if I'm not mistaken. I'm a dummy, somebody fact check me. But we don't have rights in this country, we have privileges. And once you get rid of this notion, as particularly Americans, that we have all these fancy fucking rights that we don't have, once we understand that they're privileges and not rights, maybe we'll quit acting like a bunch of assholes all the time, like we're entitled to something that we're not. I mean, once you've been conditioned from birth that you have all these rights that nobody else in the world has, you start to expect things. Once you understand that these are privileges that people fought for, not rights. I mean, it's at the point now where people are so damn scared to death that they're not even losing their rights by force. They're voluntarily giving them up. They're voluntarily giving them up. They're not even having their rights taken from them. They're handing them over. Oh, shit. They're privileges. They're privileges. They are privileges. Oh, even I call them rights sometimes. Again, I understand because I've been conditioned my entire life too. It's hard to break free from that. You know? It's like trying to tell a 8 or 9-year-old that Santa Claus doesn't exist. I mean, come on. I mean, you've had some beliefs your entire life, and it's time to do a fact check on some of those beliefs and understand that things maybe aren't quite what you thought they were. I mean, and I get it. I'm trying to understand. Okay? And I do understand all of my privileges. I consider myself very lucky for my circumstances. Okay? No, I didn't have it easy, but you think I ignore the fact or I don't understand the fact that, I mean, just start on a large scale. To be alive right now, at this day and age, I mean, historically speaking, we were all slaves. You go back, I mean, seriously, over the course of history and time, like 99.9999% of people were slaves in some form or fashion. They were servants. I mean, I guess essentially we are now too, but damn. I'd rather be a servant today than a servant a couple hundred years ago or even 200 years ago. Can you imagine? That's another pet peeve I got. I'll get into that later. Race is a touchy topic in this country. But anyway, now I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? What kind of nonsense was I rambling about? Oh yeah, how privileged I am. You think I don't understand how lucky I am to be born when the era, not to mention the exact piece of dirt I was born on? You think I don't know exactly the privileges I have being born where I was born? Being born the color I was born? The language I speak? Do you not understand how many barriers were already down? I mean, it's just absurd how lucky I am. And I don't confuse those privileges with rights. And again, that doesn't make me a perfect human being. That doesn't mean I've always done it right. That doesn't mean I have never said stupid shit or racist shit or I've been perfect my entire life. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've said a lot of dumb shit, and I'm trying to learn from those mistakes because I'm taking in new information. I'm not sticking to some archaic belief because, well, I just have to, you know? I mean, we have a whole industry dedicated to stuff, storing people's stuff, storage units. We store our stuff for whatever reason. We don't want other people to have it. We're attached to it. It means something to us, whatever. Just think of all the mental stuff you're storing in your head that you don't fucking need anymore. Just think how cluttered it is up there. I'm trying to clean that out. Because again, garbage in, garbage out. I had a lot of garbage go in. So a lot of garbage came out. I'm trying to do better. Again, once you know better, you do better. That's the point. So saying I understand my privileges now doesn't mean I haven't been an asshole. I've been a huge asshole. Okay? I'm not ignorant to those facts. I understand how lucky I am to have all these privileges. And I'm doing my best to start behaving to my fellow man like they're privileges and not rights. Man, I got way sidetracked this time. I'll have to break this video down into some smaller pieces. Privileges and rights, privileges and rights. Huge fuck difference. Huge fucking difference. So, I know, me personally, once I stepped back, cleaned out the file folder, and looked at things slightly different, and saw privileges instead of rights, became far more appreciative of them. And my circumstances became a lot more grateful, started behaving more gratefully. I don't know, maybe other people will too. Man, I'm so sidetracked. I have no idea what I'm rambling about now. But yeah, I guess we are where we are. You start from where you are with what you've got. So I'm trying to be better. And it seems as though I'm trying to force my newfound beliefs on other people, and that's causing me some static. Because not everybody wants to change. Some people are just comfortable where they are, and they don't want to grow. They don't want to view the world from anywhere else. You know, like you see these people that have their houses destroyed by a tornado or flood. They say, we will rebuild. Just build another one. They can go anywhere in the world, do whatever they want, but they're going to rebuild. And we just get stuck to the beliefs. And like I said, they're so hard to let go of. I mean, just think of that couch you got in storage, or that refrigerator, or that box that just, what the? I mean, you packed up your junk drawer from your apartment, put it in a box, and took it to storage, and you're paying somebody to keep an eye out for you. You literally call it your junk drawer. But think of all that stuff you're attached to, that you're afraid to let go of for whatever reason. Monetary value, time value, sentimental value, you know, energy investment, whatever. The memory, the experience, whatever, okay? And then just think about inside your head all those things that you thought or believed or convinced yourself of. All those I guess I'm a weirdo. I think about weird shit like that. So you're going to clean that closet out? You're going to go through that storage? Or are you just going to stick to it? And I'm not a stick to it kind of person. I'm just not. I question things. I want to know why.